or on
270 CS over, Jesus.
270, no, sorry, 270 CS over 200 CS. So
Yeah.
70 CS differential right there. And that's the reason why they're still technically winning this gold lead, but they haven't been winning team fights so far, and it's very trying and worrying because their team Pizza Fam scales very well. Reese's Pieces getting chunked very hard. I think Reese's Pieces should be more in his cannon form and taking out Bruce that way and not trying to get into this melee's fight, as it looks like this Dragon's going to go very much uncontested. Tamasar trying to get a taunt off, or sorry, not a taunt off, a binding off.
See if they can steal it. X-Curie with the snipes.
No, he's not going to get it, and it looks like Seafox got caught on the trap. He's going to get caught out a little bit. Ace gets stunned by Curie and uses his ultimate. They're trying to go very hard for it. Ace actually flash taunts in. Seafox is pulling back, but Jen is going to ult onto RS, I believe, and Seafox is going to be the target of the battle, but Bulldogs is going to be funneled all for them. Oh no, Bruce is going in, back in. Bruce is definitely going to go down, and Seafox goes down as well. Reese's Pieces is back in. Double kill from Defnox, and it's a 2-for-1, I believe, in the favor of Pizza Fam. Like we said, these team fights are going into Pizza Fam's favor, but they're not getting the CS leads afterwards. They're not pushing any objectives afterwards, winning the team fights.
You're correct. Like, look at the wave. They're all pushing in favor of team Best ADC, and while they are winning the team fights, they're losing in these objectives control right now.
Yeah, and I think their macro plays just because of how good they are as players. But Lucan's getting really low. Oh, Curie gets chunked out. Overstayed his welcome. Didn't matter he got Tamasar's Black Shield because he got melted.
Yeah, deleted it right there. Definitely don't want to see that, especially now that Baron is still alive. 2 are dead for Pizza Fam, but Seafox will be spawning up in a bit though.
Seafox died. He got his first death now.
Oh my god, we jinxed it.
I didn't jinx it. Caster's curse, man.
You're right. But speaking of which though, in that middle team fight though, Seafox did want to ult, but a great casket coming in from Richie did cancel out. So yeah, smart play from them, holding that ultimate, especially for when Defnax uses this ult, as well as Galio wants to do some some style points.
I believe they could have cleaned that up a lot easier with Pizza Fam because they did funnel into a very close, very narrow path in jungle, and Defnox being on Xayah, it's like Twitch spray and pray. It's like, oh yes, I want you guys all to line up so I can kill all of you guys, but he doesn't quite have the damage yet, and I hope he can pick up IE now. Yes, he does finish IE, and that's a huge power spike for Defnox here, so we might see team fights even more so in the favor of Pizza Fam, but like we said, their macro game is not there. They're getting out-shoved, they're getting out-CS'd, and that's the reason why their gold and the game is still very much close despite the kill lead going to Pizza Fam.
Now let's see if Curie can snipe this.
It looks like Tammy's going to get another binding on top of... Whoa! On Ace, it's just going to flash in and ult and try and get Mugen... Oh no, sorry, Ace, and Ace gets cut out a little bit too far.
But look at the Baron pit though.
Oh, they're doing Baron this entire
ADC.
time. It looks like Best ADC is actually going to get this Baron unless Reese's Pieces can steal it. No, but Blessed Blood gets the hook onto Reese's Pieces until they trade a kill for Baron. And this is what we're talking about, that Pizza Fam is getting out-macroed by this other team. Seafox is going in, but I don't think he's going to get too much out of that. A big casket coming out to disengage, and hook from Peely not going to connect anybody. Bruce getting a little bit stunned and poked out here by Curie, but like we said, the macro game from AC and Friends.
Ace and Friends, yeah.
Ace and Friends and ADC and Friends. They're getting just out
the
macro
double
right now.
D-lock. Wow. A lot of damage on Blessed.
Huge pick potential coming from Pizza Fam. That's why they're winning in kills and team fights, but they're losing out in objectives.
Yeah, definitely right now. Yeah, the coach is right now playing a big part. The coach for Best ADCs is actually Django. Not really an AD carry, but he does play into that kill we all see, while Pizza Fam, they still have Samson as their coach.
And I really like the shot calling coming out from ADC, or Ace and Friends, as I like to call it, because they're just playing a macro game, which ends up winning you the game, because it doesn't matter how much kills you give up, it just matters whose Nexus explodes at the end of the game. You know, you could be 20-0 but still lose the game because you have a split pushing top laner or something like that. So they realized that in order to win this game, they don't want a team fight against Pizza Fam, who's probably more superior at these team fights. They're saying, hey, we can play around objectives, towers, Baron, and win the game that way. Looks like Curie finally getting a little bit of poke down on Ace. This is what they need. They need to poke down them so they can't do all these macro plays. They need to poke them down, keep them in a single lane, and push a single lane. But you see that Bruce is top and Mugen is bottom, and they're trying to just out-macro out macro play them.
I mean, they still have Baron available, so they want to use the Baron as long as possible to push these top and bottom waves. So it forces the red side to, you know, go to these side results, split them up a bit, because they are more favored in these group up team fights, like you said before.
Yeah. And the other thing to know is they also have Baron, so they're going to have cross-map pressure all around. Reese's Pieces going in on the Bruce. Bruce is going to taunt away. But Reese's Pieces is getting very low, but there is 2 members of Pizza Fam up here. Kiri's going to go on to Bruce as well. Bruce is in a lot of trouble. Oh, he is going to go down. Beautiful rotation by Pizza Fam, and they need to defend bottom and mid tower. As we said, the macro game from Ace and Friends is too strong right now. They are multiple threats everywhere. Where they get a kill top lane, they're getting a tower bot lane. Where they got a kill mid lane, they got Baron off of it. So now they're showing us that they're going to get a 5th tower for them. Hopefully, I believe.
Yeah, no doubt.
There's no doubt.
I mean, you got Caitlyn as well as Baron Pirate Minion.
Baron, and they got a Mountain Drake here. So I really like what they're doing. They're saying, hey, we got a Mountain Drake, let's go push objectives. Whereas Pizza Fam has 2 Mountain Drakes, and they're still timid to do objectives, which is like a little bit confusing for me. I don't know why they're not contesting these objectives or trying to do it for themselves, since they have 2 Mountain Drakes over them.
Speaking of Drakes and objectives, in about 20 seconds, the Elder Drake will be finally spawning.
The Elder Drake?
Yeah, Elder Drake. After 35 minutes, Elder Drake will be spawning. Something both teams will be looking for right now. Baron will be despawning in a little bit as well for that buff. So yeah, definitely something you want to get for as Pizza Fam, since you do have these 2 Mountain Drakes.
And it looks like Seafox and Richie there just kind of looked at each other and was like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, we're tanks. We can't do much on some team
hey,
fights.
what you doing? Nothing. All right. All right, Kiri needs to land a bunch of poke right here in order to win this team fight. We have Bruce top, so Reese's Pieces should be looking to also poke. RS is in a bit of a situation, though, as Bruce is going to ult him, gets hooked or stopped by Tammy, and we're seeing a team fight go on, but this is everywhere. Now Reese's Pieces out of the trouble. In big trouble as Ace decides to go in on him, but he's going to get out. Now another team fight here. Tammy's getting extremely low. Kiri's dropping a bunch of damage down as Tammy goes down. Defnox is crossing onto Mugen, but Mugen is going to go down. Maybe no, he's not. Defnox is going to get caught out. Seafox is all alone. What are you doing here, Seafox? You need to get out, as it's going to be a 0-for-4 trade in the favor of ADC and Friends. And I think Pizza Fam just got way too hyped there. They're trying to taking 3 different fights, and they didn't, you know, we saw Defnox go in onto Mugen, which wasn't necessary, flashing in on him, and we say Kiri just alone right now.
Oh, nice hook.
Flash hook from Blessed coming in, catching out Kiri, and this is going to be really nasty because now they're going to have to deal with almost 2 inhibitor towers as Ace is pushing top.
Yeah, definitely there, and probably after that, they might rotate down towards the Elder Drake while we have these like super minions going in toward the top and the mid lane. So definitely smart rotation of them getting 2 inhibitors now.
Yeah, so Pizza Fam kind of falling apart here. They were winning team fights all along, but a little bit of a miscommunication, and Defnox going a little bit too far forward. I believe that's their kind of their crux, is if Funox decides to go in, flash in, and then die instead of trying to go front to back.
Yeah, you can't be too overconfident, especially against, like, you aren't playing against like silvers, golds, bronzes. These are high golds, X plats, diamonds, X diamonds, and everything. So you have to be careful. They can outmacro you. They know you play as well as you played these guys before. So you have to play smart. Don't get, like I said, don't get too hypey in these fights. Be calculated.
I know. I think Funox is getting those tournament nerves where he's thinking, I have to carry, I have to do this thing. But in essence, he always gets caught out in that. That's not what you want to do as an ADC. He is trying to flash forward and make a play. He doesn't need to. He should be, you know, peeling with everyone else. And if somebody dies, then somebody dies. Not try to go in for a one-for-one trade with Mugen when Mugen has 3 of his teammates in him.
And so, Kiri needing 4 people to help him unleash the blue buff.
I know. Kiri's like, hey, guys, I need a little bit of help. So Elder Drake here, they're in a very bad position here. I think Seafox, oh no, Tammy's going to get caught out. Seafox is piling through those traps there. And Seafox is getting really, really low. Tamastar is in, gets a root onto Mugen. Now Seafox is in a lot of trouble. Looks like Seafox is going to go back and ult in on Richie. Richie's now in a lot of trouble. Going to be getting a lot of damage from Defnox and Kiri, but we have Bruce from the backside trying to kill Tamastar. Gets the taunt off, gonna kill Tamastar. Is she gonna go down? A hook onto Defnox is gonna keep him at bay. Looks like Bruce is gonna go down. Shen ultimate gets Blessed Ball just a little bit, but Mugen cuts off and kills Defnox. Now, this is not good. I think this might be game if Pizza Fam just ends up dying. If they lose this third inhibitor, I think they're going to go down.
Especially with 10 seconds left on Baron, Super Minions in the top wave, in the mid lane on their Nexus turrets already. Yeah, 3 inhibitors will be down now, so definitely disastrous for Pizza Fam.
There's still 30 seconds left, so I think they're going to keep going on. And no, they're going to back out. So Pizza Fam is in an extremely bad situation here with 3 inhibitors down. They've been losing these recent team fights, and I think Richie very much found his footing in this game and got to the tanky point he needs to be for the team to tank both Reese's Pieces, Curie, and Death Knots all at once.
Yeah, definitely smart going for that Elder Drake first, getting that more of that double buff, I guess, bonus for the Mountain Drake, and then after this, recall and rotate towards the Baron Pit to slowly choke them out. And
they lost the tower just
the
from minions alone. Yeah, just the minions alone. That's the power.
Half of the other one. So
that's the power of triple inhib. Now, normally when when teams are pitted and are stuck with 2 inhibs down, they will go in an all-out fight for that last inhib because you pretty much need that. You can't win. I don't think you can win against 3 inhibs down unless they extremely mess up. And this is a very methodical team coming from Ace and Friends. So Curie looking to ult, checking for Baron because they don't have vision, but it looks like it's not up. So he's just going to sit and ult, kind of clear waves top, but I think they have to let Baron go. I don't know if they can contest it. They're just going to lose their base. Bruce is pushing bot side, getting that split pressure with Shen here. He doesn't have his ultimate, but does have his TP up. Tammy's coming here to answer it, but that's not who you want to be answering the top lane. They're going to pick up Baron fairly easy. Yeah, with the Mountain Drake and Elder, that's going to go down extremely fast.
Yeah, this is like pretty much the last man standing.
This is going to be the last stand for PF, and I don't think they're going to be able to squeeze this one out, but here we go. Looks like everyone's going to charge into the base. We got super minions coming from every lane, and Baron buff, and Elder Drake. We're going to see how Pizza Fan does this, and they need to go in right now, if anything. The fight needs to happen right now. And Seafox goes in, realizes this, gets a taunt onto Ace. Ace gets out of there with a flash. Tamisar is going to go in ult. We're going to see that Mugen the Beast gets Death Knocks, and Mugen is also going to kill out Tamisar. Does get rooted, but doesn't matter. Seafox is a little bit alone. Goes in on Mugen. This looks like it's going to be a GG, and we're going to see Ace and Friends win pretty handedly here against Pizza Fan.
They're down kills for a while, but single-handedly they have won the game, and I'm pretty sure they will be now the 2-time champions for the 6th tournament with Peely, Ace, Bruce, and everyone on that team. So yeah, smart, got the win, got the cup yet again. Let's see this damage chart now. Mugen the Beast.
So Mugen popping off this game just a little bit because I believe Ace got the focus the entire time.
But look at that Zerath damage though.
Yeah, because Curie kind of stayed alive in the end team fights, but they couldn't quite get it out.
Let's see how this went out though for the.
Come on, you can't take it away from me, man.
For the MVP votes, let's see. Blessiaba got those MVP votes.
MVPs, but votes, whatever. Right. I think it was more of trolling votes than it was actual votes.
And we'll be right back with a interview.
We're gonna interview with Samson, the other coach, and Peely.
And Blessiaba.
Okay, hello guys. We are joined on the desk by Samson. So a little unfortunate coming off the loss here, but talk me through what was going on in that last game. What would you say? That early game. Let's start from the beginning, right? Picks and bans. What made you guys want to go for this specific composition where we haven't seen Funex been playing a lot of Xayah today, as far as I know, right? And so just a couple different picks. Obviously, Curie on the Xerath. He's been playing that all day. So just talk me through how you guys came up with this team composition.
Well, we wanted to take away Xayah from Mugen. We know Lucian and Xayah are his 2 big AD carries. And then we had to take away Ziggs from Ace because he's been doing really well with that today. and we ended up picking Xerath because that's just a